What's up, guys? Welcome to Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. And after you've seen some Chognar, today I have a Toro video for you, one of the support heroes who's often overseen. Not many players are fielding Toro right now. He's not uber, he's not broken, so I guess many players are just looking left and right to him, taking the critics, taking zips and stuff like that, but actually he is quite solid, and I just wanted to give him a window here on my channel. So I've got a nice build for you, I've got some nice gameplay, everything went quite smoothly, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Void of Dust Gaming, hit the subscribe button, put on a notification so you get every single video out there, otherwise you might miss some of these. The YouTube algorithm is pretty bad these days, and if you like the video, thumbs up would highly be appreciated, and otherwise if you've got something to say, as you guys always do, just use the comments. I hope you enjoy today's video. Welcome to the armory. As you can see, we have a full support build here, and that will be straight through everything that you're gonna see in my equipment. So we've got the tank Gem, we've got Sonic Boots, we've got Aegis, really good item on supports. We've got Mantle of RoV, which is not that common, but I really appreciate the fact that we do get a little more damage. We've got Gaia Stand here for magic resistance, and I'm using the Frostcape here for just some additional armor, health, and damage, because we're not really dealing damage at all. Arcana-wise, I'm going with my AD tank build. You can see the stats right here. It's supposed to be full HP with a little tweak. So we've got Indomitable here, armor, max HP, and attack speed. Attack speed. Forget about that. It's not about to be attack speed. It's about the armor and the max HP. Benevolence, it's about the max HP, and skewers just for a little peaky stuff, so that we're going to cause a little bit of damage, and that's actually quite beneficial in today's video, and you're gonna see that in short. And enchantment wise, we are going with a full support utility setup, meaning that we are going Afata wise. We've got Tower's Blessing giving us a little bit resistance. We've got the regrowth for the improving shield effects, which is good because we have a shield on our abilities, so this is going to be improved. We got Nature's Rage. When control abilities hit enemies, we inflict a burn, which is really nice because we got a lot of control abilities on the enemies. We're using Sacred Beat for the ultimate, gains an additional cooldown so that we can use that more often, and we've got Enhanced Reserve, which is actually really good. I'm glad that they introduced it into the game, and this is the build, so I hope you are going to have some kind of profit from it. And let's start to see some gameplay so that you can actually see this build in action. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube friends. We are up against a Landor as well as Gildor. In the duo lane, I'm up with Joker, and Joker is going to be crazy. Watch him if you watch this video, because in these 15 minutes, Joker will be all over the place, dealing tremendous amounts of damage, and he's going to be the MVP. So take a close look on Joker's actions and you will know what Joker is capable of. Of course, as a support, we have started with the support item because that just gives us constant gold and constant experience points all over the match in the first minutes. And that is going to be really beneficial from time to time. We are on the 3rd rank of gold getters. So as you might know, this is actually giving us a really good kickstart. So we are really up front with Toro here. I've started with his S1, meaning that I can dash into enemies and knock them up for a really short duration of time, but it is sufficient to get enemies knocked up in the air, and that means that my Joker can use his rocket to just put that straight into the faces. And as you can see, we've done a really good job on just shredding health here at the beginning of the game, and I'm trying to not only recall, but tell my teammates that I'm doing something, and I think that is really, really valuable. You should always tell your teammates what you're about to do, because it gives them a better overview what's happening in the game. Don't just recall, but hit the recall button and tell them that you have been recalling, and so these guys know, okay, I can't trust on Toro at this point of the game because he is going to go back to base. After the first point of movement that I set into my S1, I am trying to maximize my S2 because this is the item or the ability that's giving us the shield. As I said, we've got regrowth, so our shield is getting bigger, and we are trying to maximize this by maximizing the second ability first. First ability. Whew! One can get confused with all these things. It's the internet. That's a strange place to be. Yeah, whatever. So we are about to get stunned and get run all over the place. Now we're dealing some damage. Luckily, we are the ones who are getting the vision bird here. I don't know if that's due to my presence, but it went quite well. Now I'm going in to slow down everything, to knock them up, and to free my teammates. And now I am using my ultimate to slow down the Kriknak even further, and it actually went quite well. Unfortunately, Pain is down, but the enemy jungler is down as well, and now we're going in. Using all of our abilities, and here we go. Joker has another stack. Unfortunately, he dies here under the tower, but he gets the kill, and we are on 4 kills each team right now. So the beginning of the game has actually been quite good. So we're trying to put stuff into the towers, and that's our main purpose. As I always refer to in my videos, it's not about the kills. So 4-4 is kind of like, yes, that's a number, but you want to get the kills in, and that's important. Silence here. Ultimate there, and we've got 2 dead bodies on the solo lane, the dual lane. Yina right now is fighting against another Yina, and she's going to complain a lot about the flow of the game. Now she's going to be defeated, and she will make Pain accusable for this. But I don't know if you guys watched the map, but if you want to rewind, you will see that she overextended like a million. She was right there before the enemy tower, and of course she is going to be dead by now. Thanks for the help, Pain, where no help was needed, because you just needed to play the game a little bit safer and everything would have been quite nice. So with my action here in the jungle, we are climbing the 8-5. Everything is going really smoothly. Pain is able to clear some stuff off the enemy jungle, which does not only give him gold and experience points, but also some really nice stacks for his abilities. And then he's getting killed, which doesn't really matter that much, because the good thing is that the enemy jungler is killed here as well. I'm using my stuff here to help the team as much as possible, and right now we're going up front to the enemy tower and we want to destroy it. And there's a Kali, so we can't really do much against it. Like, there's only 1 cannon minion left, so we need to wait for another wave. And as things are going by, I'm changing my stuff to my next item, and I'm going with Aegis. Tower is dead right now. Like, we've broken it, which was really, really good. Like, good call from the team here. And I'm recalling again. I'm low on mana, I'm low on health. Not really, but I'm low on mana, so I need to recall because I'm using my mana quite a lot. I'm spending my abilities, and I would advise you guys to kind of pay attention to the flow of the game, and every single time you are about to get back, it's nice. And what Yina does at the moment in this particular situation of the game, stealing the buffs from our Pain, and especially the blue buff, is not nice. You should never ever do that. If you want a buff, just ask for it and everything is going to be quite nice. But if you are just going in and out and stuff, that's just horrible. There we go. I saved my team. I know, or I knew that from the point where I started the fight that I would not really be winning it, but it doesn't matter because I just wanted to free my people. And as you can see, we've got 4 people still left on the map, and we are about to go for a really nice Yena sandwich. And there we go. Joker's in, Pain is in. We've defeated the Errol, the Elandor up there. Errol, Elandor, elf stuff. And right now I'm about to cleanse this very tower. Good call from the tower and my shield. Like, she's actually getting some nice damage. And I have seen that stuff is going on at the edge of the game. So I need to need to go in. There's Elandor. Level 7 right now. Like, that's going to tell us something. Like, he's not a bot, but he is 2 levels short of my levels, and I'm the support. So this is going to tell you something about his performance in the game. I'm just kind of clearing up here minion stuff and going to shove them into the tower so that I can focus on the rest of the game. And now I see an opportunity because Elandor is still there. So I'm waiting here, and now I'm dashing in, and Joker's rocket was about time. It was timed really nicely so that we had the opportunity to go in. I'm using my shield here. Unfortunately, I am the only person. The whole Pain thing of creating 2 separated heroes in the game really stresses me out. Like, I always think that we've got numbers, but all in all, it's just Pain twice, and this is really causing trouble for me in the game. But it doesn't matter because we've got 17-13, we've got loads of Abyssal Dragons, we're really clearing in on them, and so everything is going actually quite nicely. Back into the game, going to finish my support setup. Pain is going in here for a bait. We're waiting for some enemies to approach. And of course, I am going to help him. From time to time, you just need to set yourself back and get back into the game. And you're going to see what is going to happen with that kind of strategy right now. So Pain has retreated. Really good move here. I think that was really clever in terms of the strategy. So he's trying to set himself back. And now I can use my ultimate on 2 enemies. I'm trying to fight as best as I can. Yena is approaching me here, but it doesn't really matter because Pain still gets her, and really nice outplay here. Unfortunately, Elandor comes back, but the beginning of that was executed so nicely that he got a nice triple kill, and the only thing that I had to say was nice. It was really well executed because that frees our team to destroy the first tower of the inner circle. So now we are about to get some really strong minions. So well played. Like, I think we've done that really well. Misclicked here. I wanted to finish the Aegis. I was just really curious about the fact that I thought that my Gaia Center was already finished, but it doesn't matter because my team is fighting a really good fight up there. 23 versus 17 kills. So it's going back and forth, and that's the games that I like the most because it just actually shows that both teams are kind of balanced and there is not really a big winner. And now we need to go back because Kali and Elandor, that's just too much to bear. Of course, I'm trying to defend the tower against these minions. I don't want them to go ever close, so I'm going to keep them back with my Toro fists, bull fists, in your face, whatever. Abyssal Dragon has been killed, so I need to be careful here. But the whole fight has already been closing in on the middle lane, and there we go. Here we are 3 people in the middle lane, so we need to be careful. Pain is going to push on the bottom lane, and I think his strategy turned out quite nicely. He used his mobility to the fullest, and I think he did a really good job on that. So we are about to hunt some hyenas because she is trying to reduce our tower to 0 life and she is slowing me down here. But I don't think it's gonna help her because we are closing in with the 3 of us. Pain is already there. There is an Abyssal Super Dark Slayer. I always mess up the words every single time I am playing. I help her getting the Sentinel because I am a really nice support, so I'm helping her out. Even if that was the choice of our jungler, and Elando doesn't stand a single chance. Like, he hasn't got any props. He's dead right now, and of course I'm using my stuff to help out Pain and give him some life back. Going into the Crickneck here, and this is the first time that I'm going to defeat something using my abilities. And as a verdict, I think Toro is actually quite strong. He's got great CC. To be fair, like he's got some knock-up. He's got this great ult, which takes some time, but then he uses his shield to get out alive. And that is actually going to make a lot of damage. I'll do a lot of damage into the enemy team. Hyena is going in for the other Hyena and she is going down. And that's great. Like, that's a really good sport. 2 kills here right now for me. And now I need to go back because Kali is using ult to the fullest. And I'm not going back because I just want my team to be safe and sound. And therefore, I just opted in. And I think Toro is actually quite good. Like, I know that he's been on the map just getting a lot of hate because he's not one of the top tier supports, but I think his kit is actually quite solid. And that's what I want to transport with this video. He's solid. He's not the best support out there. He's not the worst support out there. You need to know how to play him and then he's going to be good. And that's what Toro is about. He's good. He's not the craziest. And I think if you tweak your team around Toro or mix it up with Toro, and I'm trying to get the verdict right now because the video is going to be over soon, I think Toro is a solid choice. And I think everyone who is going for the support role should play Toro at least once in a game to find out if his playstyle is actually going to accomplish something that you might have been missing, because he's got a shield, he's got a knock-up. He plays a little bit like Lumbo. Lumbo with an additional shield. Like, that's Toro's role, and I think he's doing a really good job on that. Of course, he's not RoV. He can't teleport, he can't do crazy stuff. He's not the new Azenkar, who might have been one of the best supports if they are going to change him, but he's doing good. And that's all that you need to know about Toro. I will be the character who's got an 11th score, and that's about that. And now we won the game. It's as easy as that. With Toro, one of the worst supports out there. And I don't think that he deserves this tag. So now, guys, let's check out the stats. I'm going through that quite quickly, and then the video will be over, so I can stress it forward. Subscribe to What It Does Gaming. It's a really good channel. 11 points here, 61.1%, 30% damage taken, 2 420. That's it. Thanks for watching.